What? Say what? Oh, all right, we're back. Hey, get tunes and things back on the air. Can you hear me? Oh, am I coming through out there? Am I coming through? Hope so. Yeah. Tunes on, baby. Well, we got one person watching. That's Tim. I hope Tim's still there. Whoa, look at, oh man, I'm small. I'm very small. All right. Yeah, we're back on the air. I'm gonna start doing this again, so I'm glad you joined me. Hope you're still there, Tim. You didn't go away. Got a new camera I'm using. I got a new camera for Zoom, so it would be a little bit more better resolution. I think it's a little sharper than my old camera. Might have to adjust the lighting a little bit for next time, but I'll play around with it between now and tomorrow. Anyway, I'm going to play a tune called Mississippi Snag from Niall Wilson. And if you're the one person watching right now, Tim, anyway, if you want this music, I'll send it to you. BigFiddleShow@gmail.com. Let's try it. Let's see what happens. One more. Yeah, the old Mississippi Snag. That's a very obscure fiddle tune from Niall Wilson. I'm getting into the deep cuts now. We've kind of made popularized the other Nile tunes. A lot of people are playing, Wes Muir's tune and Ty Hacker #1 and some of the and Oak Ridge Stomp. Some people are playing that, but this is Mississippi Snag. It's a half-length tune the way Nile played it on the recording we made, but it's a good tune. G and A minor, one of my favorites. Man, I think it's a nice little tune. You could double it up, if you wanted to even it out for a square dance, make it 32 bars, just play each part twice. But that's not what Niall did. All right. Tim, I'm glad you're with me, man, or my concurrent viewers counter would be at 0. I hope you stay with me. All right, let's play another tune here. Stay in G here. Play the old leather britches. leather breeches. All right, folks, that's a good tune there. Eugene's here. All right, we're getting a crowd here. Kim's here. Kim, a member of the Flying Fiddle Club, by the way. So yeah, all right, man. Yeah, no, we're back in business here, folks. Got the old tunes at noon. I'm working on with this new camera. I think I need to play around with the exposure a little bit. It's a little bit dark. Picture's a little dark, maybe, like a vignette or something. I don't know. Anyway, I'll play around with it. I'll have it fixed by tomorrow. But I like the new camera. The resolution is a lot better than my old camera. So should in the long run be good. I'm not sure how well I have to check now after we're done today how well the video and audio is syncing too. Because sometimes these high resolution cameras have more lag than other cameras, and as a result, you know, you can get a little out of sync with the video and audio. But I know you'll put up with that for today. So, all right, let's play. Let's play Frank's tune from Vesta Johnson. I was just this past weekend up at the what's it called? The Bluff Country Gathering up in Lanesboro, Minnesota. It's about 5.5, 6 hours from here. We went up there on Thursday, and man, we had a great time. There's a lot of really nice artists on the program, and we had a wonderful time giving workshops and played a concert, played for a dance, got a lot of jamming in with our friends who showed up there. It was a wonderful weekend, so that's a great event. The Bluff Country Gathering. I think it sells out every year. But I think, you know, you can still go up there and hang. You can go, the selling out part I think is the workshops, but you can still go hang around, go to the concert, go to the dance, they have great food. It's such a quaint little town. If it was any quainter, you'd probably rich. It's so quaint. This is one of the quaintest little towns, about 800 people. It's just east of Minneapolis. Beautiful. Lanesboro, Minnesota. Go look it up. It's a pretty little town right on a river. There's canoeing and bicycle trail. It's quite a place. I was very impressed with it. A nice place to hang out. Be a nice place to live, even, you know. Let's play a little two-step called Frank's Tune from Vesta Johnson's. Here we go. That's a great tune. Good little two-step. I really enjoy that. It's an earworm, almost as bad as the earworm is Sammy Davis's Candyman. Who can take the sunshine? No, don't even want to get you started. Don't get that in your head. It'll be in there all day. All right, man. Oh, Gina's here. All right, thank you, Gina, for joining us today. Okay. Yeah, no, I taught that tune up at the workshop, and people seem to like it. We played it a bunch. It's easy to get onto, but really, really peppy, snappy little two-step. Okay, let's try a little schottish here. Let's play the old high-low schottish just to bring back some memories here. Here we go. D and A. Since we're up there in that Scandinavian, German country up there in Minnesota, we played schottishes and people schottish their brains out. Man, they wanted to hear those schottishes. A lot of good dancers up there. No. Sorry about that. That's a good schottish. I taught a schottish up at the festival we were at. I taught the old Rochester schottish. Man, that's a good one too. I'll play that for you tomorrow. But you don't want to do two schottishes back to back, do you? So let's try a little waltz here. We'll go up north of the border for one now called the Poor Girl Waltz. Here we go. Poor Girl. Girl Waltz. Man, that's a pretty tune. Really pretty tune. Yeah, so what else did we do up there? Man, we ate some good food. They had some good catered in food. They had a local chef there. They had barbecued ribs one night, and then some incredible grilled skirt steak with this chimichurri sauce on it that has a lot of cilantro in it. Oh, man. All I did was eat. I think I gained 5 pounds up there. When I wasn't playing the fiddle, I was eating. I'll tell you, but that doesn't make for a bad weekend. Hey, I want to tell you about a new recording you can get called The Kettle Bog. The Kettle Bog. Oh my gosh, what a great name. I have to look and see what this is about. But this has got my buddy Chirp Smith and AJ Strubus, 2 fine fiddlers, and Jim Nelson and Dito Norris playing accompaniment along with Rena Rossi on string bass. You know, I don't know if you know who AJ and Rena are, but man, they are 2 of the hardest working people in old-time music and bluegrass show business today. And then David Robinson on banjo, but it's just fiddle tune after fiddle tune. And you got some favorite ones you're going to recognize on here: Iberia Breakdown, Coming Down from Denver, and then some bunch I've never heard before. So I'm looking forward to crack this thing open this afternoon and see what it's about. But with those kind of musicians, I know it's going to be good. There's no absolute doubt about it. All right, let's see if we can play something 6/8 time. Now, a nice woman came up to me and wanted to play Art Wooten's Quadrille in B flat. Now, that's an obscure tune from up in the Missouri Valley, and let's see if we can play a little bit of Art Wooten's Quadrille. 6/8 time here. That's a fine old tune. Fine old tune. Art Wooten's Quadrille. Art Wooten was a fiddler up there in up in the Missouri Valley, you know, the Missouri, Iowa, Kansas, Nebraska, where they all come together up there in the corner. But I don't think there's any recordings of him, but there's a tune that apparently was either his or named after him. We just don't know. All right. That E natural, yeah, that it is a little tricky, that little bit. You got to put that in there though. That really pops when you get that E natural in there a couple times. But yeah, it's a good tune, Kim. Let's see if I can get that Earl Mittens breakdown going here. Let's see if I can. There's how it goes. There, I had the rims of it there. I think I can play it now. Also B flat though. All right, the Earl Mittens breakdown. Earl Mittens breakdown. Yeah, that's what that is. Earl Mitten was a great fiddler from up in Ontario. Man, he was one of the best. And what was some other good? He played a bunch of other good tunes. I'll have to make up a little list of his tunes and try to render them. Let's see what's happening tomorrow. I'm looking at my calendar. Do I have anything crossing? No, I'm free at noon tomorrow. I'll be on exactly at noon Central Time tomorrow. I was a little late today. I was trying to sort out all the technical matters related to this new camera, and it got me. I had to push it back to 12:30, but I'll be on at noon tomorrow. Yeah, that's a good tune. Let's see here. All right, let's move over. Yeah, I saw a really good fiddler who lives out in Virginia now, I think. He's from Virginia anyway. But Jimmy Triplett, man, he was at this festival. I hadn't seen him in 25 years. I think he won Clifftop one year, and I was a judge. But he's a really great fiddler. Learned all the Virginia. I think he might live out in Oregon now, actually. But he's from Virginia, West Virginia area. He plays those old crooked and cross-tune tunes. I think his head is full of those. And man, some of them are just absolutely beautiful. And he renders them so well. So Jimmy, it was good to see you over the weekend. 2 weeks ago, we were down with all of our friends in Hallsville, Missouri, my hometown, at the Big Square Dance. That was a load of fun. That's an absolute load of fun. I was finishing up my apprenticeship with Amanda Arbuckle. She was my apprentice in the Mentor Apprentice program of the Missouri Arts Council. And man, she's a great fiddler. I think next year she'll apply as the master and I'll be the apprentice. She's that good. Then I got a new one started here in Illinois with Samantha Cordy, who's actually Vesta Johnson's granddaughter. I'll be working with her over the coming year. Showing her some tunes and some techniques. and get her fiddling just as messed up as mine is. I'm really looking forward to that, though, too. Let's try a little Pike's Peak in the key of C, and by golly, this might be our last tune. So I'll see you tomorrow at noon Central Time, and be sure to share the video with somebody because, hey, Michael, all right. Oh, you guys have run into Jimmy. Man, he is a really fine fiddler, I mean to tell you. All right, let's try a little Pike's Peak, and we'll soar off for today. But I'll see you tomorrow at noon. There you have it, Pike's Peak. And we started out with Mississippi Snag. If you didn't join us then, I'll send you the dots. Just email me, bigfiddleshow@gmail.com. I'll send you the dots to Mississippi Snag. By the way, I don't know if you're aware, but this is also a podcast. Now, I put it up as a podcast on YouTube. So if you have YouTube Music or other podcast services, you just might find it listed other places to listen to the audio. So I hope you'll do that if you can, if you want to. And I'll see you tomorrow. Bye-bye, everybody. Thanks so much. Woo! Oh, look at that clock, man. Bye-bye.